welcome. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Southern Spice and I'm Hina Gambhir. One show that brings you every story that's making a headline in the southern part of the country. Let's start with Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Vijay rained fire on DMK in his first visit to Karur after the Stampede tragedy during his campaign. In a fiery speech, Vijay touched upon multiple issues. He spoke on the Stampede, alleging a conspiracy, asking questions to why was the rally allowed. Promised a memorial in Karur as well. He spoke on delimitation and said he won't allow rights to be snatched, and also attacked DMK over corruption. And lastly, in a scathing attack, he even asked, who is DMK to stop him from visiting Karur? Listen in.
ஒரு மனுஷன் லைஃப்ல எவ்வளவு பெரிய ஒரு உயரத்துக்கு போனாலும் மனசளவுல சில வலிகள் காயங்கள் அதை மறக்க முடியாது இல்லையா? ஆனா எல்லாத்தையும் விட ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியான அந்த வலியும் அந்த காயமும் எனக்கு அந்த கரூர் சம்பவம் தான். அந்த கரூர் போலீஸ் எங்களை அலர்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம்ல. இல்லை சார், இங்கே எதிர்பார்த்ததை விட கொஞ்சம் கூட்டம் அதிகமாக இருக்கு, கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண முடியல, வராதீங்க. அண்ட் போலீஸ் நினைச்சா அவங்க அந்த மீட்டிங்கே கேன்சல் பண்ணலாம். ஏதோ தப்பா இருக்கு, ஏதோ தப்பா தோணுது அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டாலே.
Let's go across to my colleague Varshini, who is joining us live right now for more on this big story. Varshini, you were present, at that particular venue where this event was taking place, where he was talking about how it was DMK that was responsible for what happened in Karur. He also rained fire on DMK, and right now I believe he's holding a roadshow. Take us through what's really happening where you are.
Well, right now we are trying to reach the district collectorate office where the chief minister is going to start the event at 3 o'clock, where he'll be distributing the government orders, government job orders to the skin of the victims. And right now we are at the spot where vehicle entry is stopped, and therefore we've gotten down here to walk and go to the district collector office. But before all that, let's just go back and speak about what you had mentioned about how Chief Minister Vijay spoke about the DMK being the main responsibility for what happened in Karur in September last year when he was there. He in fact raised a lot of questions about why the police did not alert him, why the police let him come to the venue and continue and go ahead with the event and with the speech, when they clearly know that it was overcrowded and there was a lot of people, where there was push and pull happening, and where there could be a likely stampede that could have been averted if the police had been given an alert to the team party high command. And also what we are given to understand is that through the speech he also mentions about how heartbroken he was, and how the grief had stricken not just to him but also to the entire party, and as well as the public of Karur and the state of Tamil Nadu as well. Therefore there was a lot of accusations against the DMK that the chief minister had put out today. It was not just about the Karur incident, but he also mentioned about how the entire state machinery is completely corrupt because of the previous governments, mainly because of the DMK, and how the TVK is now working hard to repair the entire corrupted machinery and to change the system, change the structure, and it is taking a lot of time. And one thing that he assured the people that would from the TVK on behalf of the TVK would be that they would be extremely honest and corrupt free, and that is how their government will function in the state, and that is how they are going to bring about a lot of changes, is what he mentioned. Therefore from grief to blame to promises, it was a whole speech that Vijay had made in Karur today.
Right. Also, Varshini, we are getting visuals of Vijay's roadshow as well, and we can also see how this time proper arrangements are in place so that nothing untoward really happens. Because even right now, if you see these visuals, people have come out to just catch a glimpse of Vijay, who is now the Chief Minister of the state.
Well, absolutely, yes. People are, coming in huge numbers to the roads, to the streets to take a look at their Chief Minister. In fact, this roadshow that is just, few meters away from us is just started, and the Chief Minister is, giving a huge, the people of Karur are giving a huge welcome to the Chief Minister. In fact, what one would think is that, we assume that there was a tragedy the last time he was here, so he would not get a great welcome is what everybody assumed. People in the media, people in the social media kept talking about it. But what we are seeing in reality is completely contradictory, where people are extremely excited, like the fans that we tried to speak to. They were also happy. They were just saying that, all the grief and all the, sorrows that they had been going through in the last few months, will now be fine, because he's coming back and assuring that he's going to stand with them and he's going to take care of them is the assurity that they needed, and that is the kind
Varshini,
of...
stay on with us. Let me go across to my colleague Dharini as well, who's live with us at this point in time. Now, viewers, Dharini was also present at the spot when Karur tragedy actually took place. Dharini, I remember that conversation with you when, the whole tragedy unfolded. So many people lost their lives and how questions were being raised because Vijay suddenly left the spot, and then, questions were being raised as to why he could not really stay with the people, why he couldn't really meet the families. And today he came back and he also addressed those people. He tried to address all of their concerns as well, but he targeted the DMK. He held DMK responsible for what really happened.
Well, that is the stance of Mr. Vijay right from the beginning. In fact, even before the CBI, when he appeared for the inquiry thrice, he maintained that it was because of the mismanagement of the police department, and also it was because of the mismanagement from the side of the DMK government at that time. This tragedy took place is what Vijay has been reiterating. And today also during his speech in Karur, he has told that the police department could have stopped them from coming to Karur when they sensed that the situation is becoming uncontrollable. The police department on the ground there in Karur at that time in September 2025, they had the powers to stop Mr. Vijay from entering Karur. They had the powers to cancel the event. But why did they not do it? Why did they allow the event to happen, which led to the death of 41 people is the question coming in from Vijay at this point in time. By this statement, he is making it once again clear that he is going to continue blaming the then DMK government and the police department for what happened in Karur, and there is no change in the stance.
Thank you very much, Dharini, as well as Varshini. Appreciate both of you for joining us with your inputs on the story.